right, so here he is. You could argue he is the best pound-for-pound male fighter in the world today, the UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski, and he continues to add layers and wrinkles to his game. Absolutely incredible, all he has accomplished thus far.
He's a tremendous fighter, and John, you look at his style and you think to yourself, this would translate weight classes pound for pound. That's the definition. He is pound for pound, and that was on full display when he just dismantled the great Max Holloway. But tonight in front of him, he has a very different challenge. It's not a guy he's seen before. He's got to formulate a plan inside the octagon, and if anybody can do that, it's Alexander Volkanovski.
And one thing that has been key to his success, he's just never been flat on fight night.
Never.
Always seems to have his best. We'll see if he has it all going here tonight. The stars have aligned, and the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history is back tonight. The former two-division champion, Conor Mcgregor. As such, the celebs are out. Let's see what type of version of Conor McGregor shows up here tonight.
Usually when Conor McGregor shows up, it's usually his best version. He's a guy that takes a great amount of pride in preparing for the event. He says it's a fight every single time he sees his opponent, from the press conference to the weigh-ins to the stare down. He is ready to show his opponent his best self every time he's in their face. And not only does he do that in the build-up, when he gets into the octagon, with all the ability that he possesses, he's able to do that same thing. That's why he's been so successful and has gone from the bottom to the top of the UFC in such a short time.
Truly one of the elite strikers in UFC history. Moves every needle you would like him to move, and as you said, his work ethic, his preparation truly is legendary. Let's see if he has put in the right work in advance of this showcase fight here tonight. Conor McGregor, the sport's biggest superstar, has graced the octagon. McGregor is ready to fight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander the Great Volkanovski. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world and the former UFC lightweight champion, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, Conor McGregor versus Alexander Volkanovski is upon us. Candidly, the lightweight matchup we didn't know we needed to this extent. Given Conor's distance management, his length, you expect Volkanovski to play the wrestling game tonight?
Volkanovski is going to have to use some of the wrestling tonight. He's going to have to dart in and out, close distance as fast as we saw him do against guys like Max Holloway and so many other guys that are much taller than him. The only thing, though, is that not many of them possess the knockout power that Conor McGregor possesses. He's got to be very careful when he enters into range, because it only takes one left hand from Conor McGregor to end your night.
Well, few fighters manage distance as efficiently and as well as Conor McGregor, and there's that left hand finding its home run.
He does a great job of setting you up, man. You saw it in the Jose Aldo fight. The guy will just step back a little bit and bang. drops the straight left on you that can end your night. He not only throws this fast, he also is so accurate, and that allows him to finish so many fights.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight. Oh, Volkanovski circling to his right now. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Well, the champ Volkanovski continues to keep his opponent guessing here tonight. You lower the guard, and he goes upstairs and was able to land the right hand there.
Landed that beautiful right hand. But if you start thinking leg kick, if you start thinking right hand, Alexander Volkanovski will change levels, explode into you. And when he gets his hands locked, you're going for a ride. This guy's a full-on mixed martial arts fighter.
Oh, nice combination from Mcgregor. Oh, beautifully placed and time kick there by Volka. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
Great.
Oh, gotta keep pressing here.
Oh, nice. That was a big check.
Volkanovski's cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. 2 minutes. Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. Switch kick. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Oh, nice jab there by Volkanovski. So we call on the numbers here, DC. 49 total strikes have found the mark for Conor McGregor. All right, that calf kick starting to show some visible signs of bruising now.
And it's exciting him. He's excited to see that all the work that they've done in preparation is showing itself in the outcome.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Oh, nice high kick.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? 10 seconds to go in the round. Single collar tie now. Oh, now gets it.
Oh, no!
You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows. I got to fire in my hips, load you up, and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Round 2, Conor McGregor versus Alexander Volkanovski.
Good.
there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Proud Ironman native Conor McGregor seems to have found his range early here tonight. It's amazing what he has done, not just for the sport of mixed martial arts, but for the profile of Ireland in the UFC. History is going to look back fondly on all of the contributions Conor McGregor has made to his sport and to his country. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio is so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Volkanovski going with the kick to the body. He's an outstanding kicker, but that attempt missed. Slipped that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see the evolution of the fighter in front of us. He doesn't have to be tough anymore. The more he can slip strike, the longer he can prolong his career.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
75 total strikes have now landed for Conor McGregor. And connecting with about a 41% accuracy rate here against Alexander Volkanovski. Volkanovski's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Oh, another calf kick, and that is not going to help matters. Gotta think his ability to stand up is going to be questioned here soon.
Very, very difficult to stand. He's got to get to the corner where the corner can get some ice on that calf to try to bring that swelling down a little bit to allow for him to go forward.
Man, that Conor McGregor left hand is just an absolute piston, and it lands.
It's like an attaboy. Like he hits people and they fall down. And he understands the power that he possesses. So he's willing to throw it over and over again. I just keep thinking back to him in Eddie Alvarez, how every time he hit him, he just knocked him out of his shoes. Conor McGregor's left hand is as good of a single strike as there is in the UFC.
Yeah, he needs to register that. Volkanovski's got the full mount.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Thought about a choke, instead flattens him out, and now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back and just start raining down ground and pound.
And if you're the bottom fighter, better start intelligently defending yourself. Oh, McGregor's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. 90 seconds to go in round 2. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move. Inside control, you got to touch
Oh, beautiful job to split the guard. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Seconds winding down in round 2. And the horn sounds on round 2. All All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Beautiful straight punch there by Volko. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Volkanovski's in half guard. Beautiful strike. Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Volkanovski. Oh, shades of the Godfather with the ground and pound Mark Coleman as he lands again.
Coley's somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position. He's got to start throwing now.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
3 minutes now to go in this one.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
Back mount now. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Volkanovski.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Nice positional control here. Oh, the hard ground and pound strike lands, and that has caused some swelling or so, it appears. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute. Ground and pound strike there now. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, well, the ref's going to step in here. He has done a job on his nose. You see what I did there, nose job?
But, John, it's a bloody nose. We've all had bloody noses. We got bloody noses in our first fight at 7 years old. So I'm pretty sure they'll let him keep fighting.
And the blood is superficial. The face bleeds a lot. Referee comes over to acknowledge to the fighter. The fight will continue, at least for now.
Ready.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh, Volkanovski's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. He's got that jab working, nicely done. 45 seconds remain in the round. All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes on.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. 15 seconds. Mcgregor's cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside physician will too. Referee might call him in here in short order. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. Nice defense.
Oh, Superman punch lands. And now a head kick to boot. So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. These two guys are trading huge shots.
These guys are leaking all over each other.
Oh, nice.
Checks that leg kick. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Missed on the right hand. Oh, Mcgregor's a bloody mess right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see this fight stop. At the very least, you got to think they're calling in the ringside position between rounds.
Oh, big punch lands.
Oh, just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's hard to watch.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4.
Oh, nice body shot.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Unable to connect there. Volkanovski's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. Oh! just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. One final time to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
What a moment in a career full of them. For the featherweight champ, Alexander Volkanovski, your winner tonight by way of knockout.
Volk is next level, man. This guy continues to raise the bar for fighters at featherweight. And tonight it showed once again that he's the best of the best with this knockout victory.